Yes. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Geek Culture Congress. One of your hosts, always Louis Speedy Jr. Gonzalez, accompanied by Mr. Rich Ortiz. It's been a little while.
Everybody?
He's back. Yes, we're gonna talk about everything geek and nerd and everything else in between. And of course, later on in the show, Tarek Lewis and Joy Franchise will be joining us. But yes, we're talking about that Peacemaker season 2 finale. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about some Gen Z. We're gonna talk about some Predators, Badlands. We might just run the trailer. What do you think, Rich? Yeah,
we gotta run it all, man. There's a couple
it.
of trailers that we gotta watch.
We're gonna run it. So we're gonna do that and talk about everything else in between, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of Geek Culture Congress. And Rich, what you been up to, man? What have you been watching?
You know, I had to take some time off after that lackluster finale of Alien Earth. You know, I was riding it all year, no Diddy, and all season. I thought it was good.
Right.
I thought they were doing really well. Each episode was like its own mini movie, and I thought that they were doing a really good job with everything. Was it just me, or did it just feel like that finale was a little rushed? I feel like the story, they took their time with each episode and to tell this story and to set everything up. And then at the end, I felt like the last episode was rushed. Like everything was just like
It was I think they ran out of money.
Makes sense.
I'm just kidding.
No,
it makes sense though. I think it's
like
on brand. I think it's on brand. The other Richies in here, okay? Yes, I think it's on brand. I didn't expect much more from it. You know what I mean? It was like all right, so okay, you know.
So this was my thing. We'll talk about it a little bit without giving away too many spoilers. But of course, you know, the whole battle between the xenomorph,
right,
and you know, pretty much everybody else. Wendy was kind of controlling the xenomorph and making the xenomorph do whatever she wanted to do.
That's we're talking about Alien Earth, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We down ramp from Peacemaker to Alien Earth now, ladies and gentlemen. Okay.
Oh, my bad. Well, you asked me what I was doing.
I did. I know. I know.
So, I mean, we kind of skipped it. We didn't have a show. So, Alien Earth, Wendy, OP, she could obviously communicate with the xenomorph, but not even just that. The thing is
she some kind of like android or what they call them?
Well, that's the thing. I'm still trying to understand the connection of why she's so much stronger than all the other Lost Boys, if you will.
She's some kind of hybrid, like Ripley was in Alien 3, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. But the thing was, like with this one in the last episode, she was kind of struggling with the relationship with her brother because her brother kind of turned on her in the episode before. And then we saw the Lost Boys come together, and in the beginning, where we thought like the Lost Boys were the good guys, in the end, they end up being the anti-heroes, and they kind of take everything over without again giving too many spoilers. And you kind of see how they start to realize that their power and that they shouldn't be. They realize their own power, and they just pretty much say, "Can we cuss?"
Yeah, fuck it. We
Yeah,
don't care
yeah, yeah.
about it. That
They pretty
stuff.
much say, "Fuck it, we're stronger than them.
Yeah.
Then why are we listening to them?"
Yeah.
And it goes from there. We also saw the battle between the Xenomorph and the Eye. I would have liked to seen a little bit more with the Eye and the communication with Prodigy. But hopefully they touch on that. Moving on.
Mm.
Hopefully, which we'll talk about later in the Predator in the trailer that we're gonna see.
Okay.
But
So was
we
it
kind
mid? Because I'll never
I
see it now.
I think listen, I think it's worth the watch just because of everything leading up to that last episode. I still think
Mhm.
the last episode was somewhat entertaining. But I think that you're gonna need to watch this to continue with what the storyline and what the universe is going to be
Mm.
for the next movies with the Predator, how Wayland Yutani kind of fits into the whole deal, and also
Well, so
I
they're still involving the predator stuff in the whole like
uh
they're
they don't really talk about it. They
yeah.
don't talk about the Predator, but
Mm.
with all the other aliens, the Eye, the
Mm.
bugs, the blood sucking bugs that they have,
Mm.
and everything else, it seems like they're going to expand the universe of predators and aliens in not just the alien, which is the xenomorph,
Right.
all aliens, and
Oh
I
wow.
think they're going to expand it more to the point where you don't really know where they're going to go with this, and then we'll talk about it later also. But the same way that they're expanding the predators and different types of predators and what they're
Mm.
doing, I
Right.
think that's what they're doing with alien. And um, I think it's going to be interesting to see what they do as far as like how far they expand the entire franchise and what they're doing with it.
Okay.
But Android robot, 9 years old. What's the worst that could happen? you know.
Yeah.
But
Shout out to Sid, man. Sid always keeps it real in the chat. Uh
but again, man, like even if it was mid, finale was mid to me. Yes,
mm.
but I think the setup and everything that they're setting up for um could be worth the watch. So I would say still watch it.
Sid
Sit
according to Megan
according.
nothing. I didn't finish the movie. um
Did you you watch it?
I don't even know if I should watch it now. Should I watch this, Rich?
I think you should.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't care. I so I saw there's also the Predators Badlands. Predators Badlands trailer that's out or we'll run in a bit. I guess we could run it right now.
Yeah,
Because
let's run it now.
Joey's joined us and let himself get situated before I add him to the stream. But I don't know. I just like I don't care anymore about the franchise anymore. And I mean, it's cool. I dig that other people like it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I dig that you like it and you want to tell me about it. But actually, me sit down because I'm going to say, oh my God, I'm going to enjoy this right now. I don't
Mhm.
know. I'm just not there yet. Maybe I will be. Alien Earth is dope. It does turn into How to Train Your Xenomorph,
Yeah,
though.
I like.
That's that
I
Disney, bro.
that was
That's
the
that Disney.
that was one of those things that Disney did the same thing when it came to Secret Wars,
Uh-huh.
making Amelia Clark's character OP in the end. Like
Yeah.
all of a sudden, she knows how to use her powers.
Hmm.
It's kind of the same way. Like at the end of this movie,
Right.
it's like Wendy had no time to train and learn how to talk to the xenomorphs, but all of a sudden she knows how to command the xenomorphs. She knows how to talk to it. The xenomorph doesn't want to attack her, like, and
Oh
then
wow.
she ends up using the xenomorph. It's just like I said, I just felt like the ending was a little rushed to me.
Mm. Another rush ending. Look at that. How Coinky Dink, Joey franchise. Oh, look at that. Talk about timing right there. Look at that timing. For our audio friends, we're
It's
seeing a
crazy.
video of some crazy paperwork or something that's on.
Like Sid said, if you want to see xenomorphs fight in Blade Runner s
Yeah.
type future in worth it's worth checking out.
What's going on, Joey Franchise? Welcome to the show.
What's up? My bad, I'm
What's
on my
going on?
phone.
No, it's good. It's all good.
Yeah, I'm on my phone because my child ruined. Well, she dropped the water on my laptop, so this is what I have to do now, or for now.
Your DJ laptop?
Yeah,
Oh wow,
yeah,
wow.
that happened. So yeah, I'm here
It's
So, what do you
crazy.
think
doing
about the
doing
finale of
phone.
Alien Earth?
Yeah. What'd you think about Alien Earth, bro?
It was okay. I'm not. It was better than Peacemaker. I will say that.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't like the
Well,
Peacemaker
as far
ending.
you didn't like Peacemaker from start to finish, or you just didn't like the ending?
The ending, it was like.
Yeah, the ending
I
was
I
a
mean,
little
I don't
weird.
know. I don't know if we're touching upon that yet, but I will say that I was not. I mean, I thought that the Alien Earth ending was okay. It wasn't
Hmm.
great. There's still some questions I have about it. I thought that the eyeball was going to do a lot more than
Same.
most than what it did in the finale.
Okay.
Um, yeah, I mean, it wasn't overly impressive. I thought it was interesting how they were all they were all locked up in the cage at the end. I haven't watched it. I mean, I haven't. Damn, it was like a couple weeks and I watched it.
Yeah.
So, um, yeah, it was cool. It wasn't. I wasn't too down on it.
Oh wow. I think
Yeah.
everybody wants to know the future of your laptop, brother. Did it
Oh, the future of
survive?
my
Yeah.
laptop.
Yeah. Did it
Well, right
survive
now,
Sid
the enemy
calls you
engagement? DJ
DJ
Dasani.
Dasani. DJ
DJ
Dasani's crazy.
DJ what?
Dasani, like the
Dasani,
water.
like the water.
Oh, damn, that's crazy.
DJ Aquafina, bro.
Wow, y'all good. Y'all got the jokes today. I love it.
Listen,
I
oh,
love it.
one thing I will say, at the end, with what you were saying, like they were locked in the cage at the end. What he was talking about is the prodigy and some other people are locked in the cage because
Mm.
the synths slash androids. What do we call them? The hybrids.
Hybrids.
Yeah, the Lost Boys pretty much had these people caged up in the end, and kind of the same way they were caged up, and it's kind of the roles reverse. I am curious to see one why they keep the prodigy alive and what they decide to do with everybody caged up. But again, it's one of those endings again, kind of like Peacemaker, which we'll talk about in a little bit. It was just one of those endings where it sets up for the next thing, which I know a lot of people aren't huge fans of. But I'm still curious. I want to see where Alien goes with this. I want to see how far they go.
I don't. I think they purposely. I think they saw. I don't know if it got greenlit for a season two, but I think what Fox was starting to see was the fact that they didn't they didn't expect it to be such
Mm.
a really good show that people would love. Like I was posting about how great the show was within the first couple episodes, and I had like, one of the Bucks player homies, Antoine Winfield Jr. is like, bro, I feel you. This is the best show ever. And I was like, yeah, I had no idea this dude was an Alien fan, but it's like it's making people that probably weren't huge fans of the franchise and really like kind of making a name for itself.
Mm.
And it becoming just a solid show that maybe you don't have to be the diehard or understand the aliens lore or timeline to really appreciate. So I think that's kind of what the show has now transcended. And I mean, I'm looking forward to a season two. So I'm wondering if that's what they're trying to do is give it, enough space to go on for another season or two.
Right. I don't know. I Solicit says, eyeball stole the show. They should put the eyeball in the children of the corn.
Yeah, they need to explore more of those what I thought was cool about the show is that they explored other aliens outside of xenomorphs
Okay.
and what else is out there. So that's pretty cool that they're dabbling in that, and I think we're gonna get a. I think it kind of also sets up some stuff for Predator Badlands. I think we might get some Easter eggs in that movie
Mm.
that should probably tie into Alien Earth because we're gonna be seeing a lot of different uh, animals and things like that, or animals, different type of aliens.
Okay. Fair enough. It's here on the crossover part, right? So they're gonna cross over a bunch of stuff.
I think so. I
I
think they're
think.
going to start
Oh, dude,
crossing
they
over
have
with
to.
Predator.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think not even just that. It's like, we know the predators, we know the xenomorphs. For us to get all these other, I guess, forms of aliens or other predators, if you will, for
Mm.
different universes and different places around the universe. Um, Again, what Joey was saying and what I was saying earlier, for them to expand the universe, like they could do whatever they want with it now. I don't know who's really knowledgeable about Alien and things like that. I don't even know if they go into it in like comic books or anything like that.
Mm.
But I mean, it's
I have some Aliens versus Predator, and they play around with some things, but
yeah,
yeah.
I'm gonna be intrigued, man. As much as I hated the finale, I'm curious to see where they go with it.
Mm. The last Alien movie was dope. It definitely helped get newer people into the Aliens universe. The older ones are not that action packed. They're slow burn vibes. Not much Alien screen take. Huh? Yeah. They're more like a stalker, like like a horror film. The
It
sci-fi
is a horror
horror.
film. It's
Sci-fi horror
actually
films.
it's actually like it was named in
Mm.
IGN's list of top like horror movies of all time because
Mm.
we're in Halloween season. So
Right.
I think it's like in the top 10 and it's not even 10.
Oh, there you go. Let's talk about something that's not in the top 10. Finale of Peacemaker season 2.
Oh,
Lots of backlash, gentlemen. Lots of backlash for the season finale. Um, was it overhyped? Mama Bear says it was overhyped. What do we say, guys? Joey, what do you feel?
overhyped. I gotta agree with Mama Bear, bro. This was like a love letter to. It was a love letter to James Gunn's wife, to Harcourt. Like that's literally what the episode felt like, bro.
I think sometimes when you sit as a writer and you think, man, you know what, this is gonna be cool because I'm gonna introduce this, and that, and then when you actually do it and you execute it, and it kind of and it just didn't fall,
He was
didn't
doing. He
didn't hit the
was
right note.
Bro, he was doing all this cool shit. Not saying, and no, not for nothing. Like gotta respect the guy who loves
Yeah,
his
sure,
wife and
absolutely,
it creates an episode that felt
yeah.
like an ode to his wife. Cool. Like I'm all for that, but not the season ending, my guy. Like that's the season. Do that on the episode before that, and because gets left unanswered is what's the dynamic now between I mean, because I thought John Cena gave an amazing performance in episode 7,
Yeah,
dramatically of the whole beating of his brother, where it was like kind
mm-hmm.
of like a full circle moment where he
It was
killed his
great.
brother in a fight, and he was about to kill his brother in a whole another universe, and he
Again.
freaked out, and he just
Mm-hmm.
gave an awesome like
Yeah,
performance and a reaction. Like I felt that.
yeah.
And we just never get to see what happens after that. Now you got Peacemaker, which happens at the end. Spoiler alert: he gets thrown in another dimension, and I still don't understand what they're looking for in these dimensions in these doors. And I feel like there was they had an opportunity to do some really cool shit, and I mean it was a dub.
Mhm. I mean, we got that payoff that we were looking for. I mean, we were all noticing. It's funny how everybody was noticing how off the universe was. We were saying how light it was before they actually realized that it was at Noxley America.
Yeah,
So we got that payoff, which came from the comic books, from what I understand. We also got uh, another thing was, which kind of surprised me, was his dad, because we kept on going with that universe, thinking that his dad and his brother were upholding the whole Nazi regime thing,
Mm-hmm.
and it actually, spoiler alert, turns out in the end of it that in this universe his dad was actually
his
a
dad was
Yeah,
not
he
upstanding,
didn't.
racist,
He
was
wasn't drinking the Kool Aid.
or he was
yeah,
he
Yeah,
was against
he
the
was
regime.
yeah, he wasn't drinking the
against the
Kool Aid.
regime.
Yeah,
He was actually a very respectable man. And right at the end, when you start to understand who his dad is, and he's giving you this motivational speech
mm-hmm.
of how he fights for justice and all this stuff,
It gets ripped
Vigilante,
away.
Vigilante comes and kills him.
Oh,
like,
in
like,
true vigilante fashion, bro.
Yeah,
oh
yeah, yeah.
man, I do gotta say though, Vigilante,
He's
him
great.
talking, him
He's
talking to
great.
himself in that universe was one of the best dialogues that
They did the
funniest things
Spider-Man
ever.
Spider-Man meme. That was cool.
Yeah.
Hey,
But
and not
dude,
for nothing, like I thought this season did a really good job with helping because I think in the first season it just felt too campy for me with the vigilante stuff.
Mm.
But then then when you watch Superman and you get the idea where this DCU is going, and you watch Creature Commandos, and okay, I see what James going. It feels like a comic book. Like all the dialogue feels like feels very comic booky. So it helped. Like season two, I thought Vigilante really had. I felt like the jokes went over way better. Like the
Mhm.
punchlines, like everything, you know, in regards to because he just plays this like really naive, really like dumb dude, like the whole spider stuff. Like ask me
Mm-hmm.
anything about a spider, and spider facts. And he just has this weird knowledge of like not
Mm.
like just
Of
nonsense.
just nonsense.
So I just thought that those jokes went over well, and even with old boy's character too. I forgot his name. The guy who was he's bird blind. He has bird blindness.
Yeah, the
The
burn blindness.
Asian.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Asian. I forget his name, but man, I'm terrible. But
I can't call him
yeah,
Leon Phelps because that's a totally different
I
movie.
know.
But
Yeah,
It's
totally different movie.
yeah.
But I thought that like that dynamic between those two are cool, and they kind of those characters kind of complement each other, and it helped me really appreciate the vigilante character in this series. I thought Peacemaker 2 was better than Peacemaker 1, season 1. So that if that helps in anything, but I just did not like how they ended it, even though they did end it. And I don't think he's gonna do season 3 because I think that it's gonna go from Peacemaker to now a checkmate series.
Right.
So
what one thing I will say, we're shitting on the series finale.
Yeah, sure. Why
Couple
not?
a couple of a couple of things that they actually did good, and I
Uh,
and I do want to say this because I don't want to totally shit on it. I thought that kind of the message behind the whole, the grass isn't always greener on the other side, that
yeah,
thing.
yeah, definitely.
But
right,
but also this, one thing that he always wanted was the love from his family, and then when he finally got it in this universe, it was like something else was wrong. So it was like one of those things that he realized that he even says it. He was like, he's the problem, and he says it. And then it sets up at the end like he's about to kill his brother again. He actually stopped the team from killing his brother, and then his brother actually now hates him because they killed his father. He killed his brother, which is the whole reason why his brother wants to kill that vigilante. I mean, not vigilante, that peacemaker now. Um, he wants to kill him because he killed his brother from that dimension. So now, setting up for next season, we know that his brother is going to be the big antagonist and the big bad, and who he's going to be going up against. Um,
you think so?
oh yeah, I think
I,
that's what
I,
it's setting
I
up
think
for.
I mean, Rick Flag Senior, he turned heel
Yeah, he
in a
turned heel
weird
for
way.
sure, real
Yeah,
quick.
in a really weird way that you're not necessarily the antagonist in your
I
own
think
story, and
he's
he
definitely.
sure doesn't feel like he's the bad guy. But to the overreaching story, yeah, man, he turned heel.
Oh yeah, and I think that's going to be another plot point. But I think what they set up at the end, and with those last scenes, when Vigilante is R farming before he gets killed. We don't know if he gets killed, but
Mm. We're
uh,
assuming,
you
we're
know,
hoping.
he
Yeah,
shuts the door, and then he starts flipping, and then you don't know what happens.
yeah.
So you don't know if his brother live. I mean, well, we do know his brother lives
Hmm.
in the final scenes, but you're gonna see that. You can see obviously Rick Flag. It's going to be the another one, but I think the brother is going to be a huge plot point for the next season, and then it's going to be the
Oh yeah,
battle
sure,
between him and his brother again.
absolutely.
Um, and then also, the entire show was very well written.
Hmm.
Again, I said it about Alien Earth. The landing for the series finale wasn't there for me.
Yeah.
But this, I think this set up beautifully what will happen next.
Yeah. So he set up
Well,
a lot for Man
James
of
Gunn has
Tomorrow and
already
all that good stuff.
James.
Because go ahead.
He, well, James Gunn already said he's not. I mean, it might be a pump fake, but he's definitely not. He's not doing season 3, or he
Yeah.
hasn't thought about doing
Right,
season
right.
3.
No, this is a lot of foreshadowing what we're gonna see for this Man of Tomorrow, Superman. A lot of things that
Yeah, I think
Superman's gonna
so
have to
too.
deal with. Villains or just people who've been arrested with superpowers are gonna be banished to this special jail that Rick Flag Senior and the United States government has found. I think it's an interesting.
Oh, and
It'll be an interesting story.
Vigilante will be making an appearance apparently, or allegedly, when but the rumor is that he's going to make an appearance in Man of Tomorrow,
Oh, possibly.
which I don't doubt
Um,
because I
yeah.
mean Peacemaker was in Superman, so.
Yeah, exactly. So the question is from Sid. Why does nobody in Peacemaker have a superhero costume?
Hmm.
Except for Peacemaker.
Except for
Yeah, no,
Peacemaker.
he barely wears it.
He does. They
He
barely
barely
wear them.
wears it.
I guess that universe is just so used to superheroes. Just
Probably.
it's just normal, I guess. Mama Bear says Gun overhypes everything. Remember, The Flash was supposed to be the greatest movie ever. So good you'll get superpowers. Was that the
I
quote? Was
I
that the
really
quote, Mama Bear?
I don't know.
I
I
need
did
I
like,
need facts. I need a Google search.
with the exception of Ezra Miller, I thought the Flash was actually pretty good.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't great.
I was impressed with it though. Like
Yeah,
I was impressed.
it was
I
I.
thought I thought the director did an amazing job of like trying to, especially with all the negative energy behind it,
Yeah,
did a great
that
job putting
I
the
think that's
filming
what
together.
really drug it down.
Yeah, that hurt the movie the most was the
Mm-hmm.
negative press behind it.
Yep.
But I thought it was like it was a solid 6.57 out of 10. It was
Sure.
enjoyable. I enjoyed it. I loved seeing Michael Keaton Batman like
Yeah. It's a
one last
solid.
time.
It's a solid 6. What about you, Rich? No.
For what, Flash?
Yeah.
I, I, I mean, against unpopular opinion, like I enjoyed Flash, with all the stink around it with Ezra Miller and all that. Even with that, I enjoyed it.
Mm,
It kind of did what Endgame did for me. Opening up the dimensions and kind of expanding the whole DCU because it didn't really do that before. I don't
right.
think anybody really did that until Marvel started opening that up and kind of blending storylines and everything like that. So
Right.
that's what I liked about the Flash because it gave them the opportunity to not only give you different Batman and Supergirl and different universes where superheroes are different, but also like now it kind of opens it up where James Gunn could go with each story because now since there are different dimensions and universes and they expanded that with Peacemaker, I think that Flash, you kind of need that Flashpoint Flash movie to kind of show you that there there's a
Yeah,
lot
they're
to
they're
choose
playing
from.
around with the DC
Yeah,
universe. There's a lot to it,
yeah,
to the universes, and what made me laugh about Peacemaker is that one door. Oh, first off, all the doors that they opened, bad crapola happened. Bad shit happened to everybody. The zombie universe, the miniature what they call those extra dimensional.
It was like a candy land.
They call them no, there's a word that they call them. The Candyland, the carnivorous mites or
The
what the fuck are they
mites.
called? I can't remember now. Where the Mixaplick is one of those
Are they in the
creatures.
comics?
Yeah, and there's a name for it. Help me out, chat. Come on.
Yeah, come on, chat.
Um
Geek out
uh
with us, chat.
no, yeah,
Let's
come
go.
on. It's the creature that was behind Superman in the movie. He was like, "Oh yeah, they got that. That's this kind of dimensional creature." And he's just chilling talking to Lois. And he had a name for it. I need help, chat. Come on, chat.
the one that the Justice Gang was fighting.
Yeah. He had a name. Superman had a name for it. Like he was like, "Yeah, that's a thing." Oh, I forget the name of it. Help me out.
I can't think of it.
The thing that they were fighting in the background while he was talking to
Yeah,
Lois.
Yeah.
when him and Lois were
Hold
talking.
on.
I wish I
What
could.
kind?
If I had my laptop, I'd look it up, but I don't. Sorry.
Where's Tarek? Tarek, are you driving to the show? Hurry up. Yeah, it's like of course, another dimensional creature, but it had a name for it. Is
I didn't peep
they're
that.
like fifth dimensional beings. An imp. There you go. They're imps. There you go. Imps.
Oh.
Yes. Imps. So those there you go. That's your Final Jeopardy answer, ladies and gentlemen. Imps from the fifth dimension. Not necessarily the fifth dimension, but yeah, Mr. Mixerplick is an imp too. And that thing that they were fighting, he was an imp, you know. But also those creatures that were the carnivorous creatures that were really funny and really odd. That Candyland messed up universe. Those are also imps as well. Also, there's a door that opens that's kind of looks like Apocalypse.
Oh, the one with the skulls?
Yeah, with the skulls and everybody screaming and stuff. I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? I was like, what the hell just
Yeah, it was
opened up
crazy.
here? I think that was Apocalypse. You know, I could be wrong. That would be kind of easy to get the Apocalypse though, through through the door. Usually, you got in the comic books is like a ordeal to get to that planet. You know,
Right.
I don't know. Anyway,
I still want to know what that alien has to do. The one that walks
the
through.
one that fries the cats or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I need to know where that alien plays a part into this whole thing. Like,
I don't think. I think it's just something dumb. Something dumb from the mind of James Gunn. That's a quote. Something dumb from the mind of James Gunn. No, but I do like the idea of the, didn't dislike it. It was just kind of like, I guess everybody was really expecting like some
Yeah.
really cool cameo or set up something really, really profound for what's going to happen. And that, it is what it is. It was what it was. And, Peacemaker stuck on that planet and, Rick Flag Senior. They've been doing a lot of character development for him, so
Hmm.
it's interesting. Heel turn that he did, and overarching because even the way he treats his people, like he was sending those people pretty much to die. All that whole part where everybody was going to those doors, I was like, why is nobody stopping him?
Right.
I was like, yo, like people like they could open up like the wrong shit and fuck up their whole universe, like they
Well, you
almost
saw
did
that
in the
black
Superman
hole,
movie. Like in the
like the black
Superman
hole.
movie, you know,
That same black
Lex,
hole
yeah, the black
from
hole,
Superman was
yeah,
in that.
exactly. Like they really, 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 really could have. Like it's kind of like playing around with nuclear warheads. That was literally what they did in that episode. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Almost the equivalent.
so one thing I do want to say that was important, they kind of touched on it, is that in both universes, one thing that was a common denominator
Mm.
was the fact that the interdimensional door was so important that so I think that's also gonna be another thing because Rick Flag, Peacemaker at the end, Chris gives him it, and they were not only worried about them getting it in their universe, but
Mm.
in also the Nazi USA universe as well. So I feel like that's also kind of gonna play a huge factor as
Quite possibly.
the fact that Flag has that interdimensional portal. I think that's going to be a huge thing that they base on because that was like one thing that they made a point.
Mm.
Like, oh shit, like they have this interdimensional pointer. We can't let anybody know that we have this.
I mean, and do we really care that they set up, these? They're deep cuts for the DC universe. The organizations that they created, Checkmate, and what was the other one?
Justice Gang.
Yeah, no, not Justice Gang. Checkmate. Remember they created that? They
Check,
showed the
yeah.
little them walking out of the office, and they showed the Checkmate name. That's more for like the comic book readers, because
Right.
that's a deep cut. You know what I mean? It seemed like James Gunn was like, oh, well, they didn't appreciate that, and let's say, yeah, we did.
Yeah, I didn't catch. I didn't catch
because
on.
so
until after.
the planet, I guess in the comic books they have something similar, so that they use that salvation name. But I guess that in the comic books it goes a different route as far as like um the whole you know plot is very different in the comic books than what they're doing right now with the salvation thing with the planet. So I don't know, interesting. A lot of deep cuts, and like I said, I think James Gunn wrote it, and man, people are gonna really dig this. He probably went a little too hard, nerd hard on
Yeah, he did.
the deep cuts, the DC stuff. You know, oh, we're laughing, Mama Bear. I'm laughing. We're all laughing at your jokes.
We're laughing and stuff.
Yes, I dated an imp. I didn't recommend it. I shared it. That's how much I loved it. And then the Alf
And
comment, yes. You know what? It probably is the Alf deep cut. That alien. I wouldn't put it past him. You know? Wouldn't put it past him. So let's move on to Gen V. Gen V. We will have a we'll have a new episode this week, right?
Yep,
yeah,
Thursday.
I think I'm behind. What was it? We're at episode 6 now.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I think
We're
It's
I'm
on
behind
called
2.
the
cooking lessons.
cooking lessons.
No,
Yeah,
okay, I haven't seen that one yet. I have seen 5 though.
yeah. So like I won't give you too many
Don't
spoilers
spoil
on
it.
this one
Don't
either.
spoil it for Joey.
Uh, cooking lessons. There's somebody from The Boys that comes back. Actually, it's not even. He's not even from The Boys. Uh, Gen V season 1. There's a character that comes back. There's 2
Mm.
characters that come back, which their whole a cooking lesson is coming from. I don't want to
Hmm.
ruin that for you, but the cooking lesson comes from that person. These people, they're in this episode, they're breaking out of Almira for the second time.
Right.
Oh my god.
And the other thing is Annabeth is here, which is Marie Moreau's sister. And we find out that she's a soup now.
Oh
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
she's a precog,
But you just ruined
which
the whole end of episode 5 for Joey now.
yeah.
It's ruined
I mean,
everything.
yeah, sorry. Oh yeah, you said you didn't see that one. Well, anyways, you see her sister, you find out she's a soup.
Mm.
Um, you still see that her sister has a lot of resentment towards her, which is the one thing that Marie Moreau wants the whole time. Marie now finds out she could be one of the strongest soups in the entire universe. And you also find out that she's a god tier soup. And the only other god tier soup there is out there is Homelander, which kind of is foreshadowing for what is to come probably for the next
This
Boys season.
SmackDown. This SmackDown.
Mm.
Yeah. So I think that's setting up for
Mm.
the the big ending, like who's going to take out Homelander. I think Marie Moreau is going to be the secret weapon to how to take out Homelander. We found
Absolutely.
out what a god tier soup is, and there's only 2 of them: Homelander, Marie Moreau.
Yep.
Her sister, big thing. The cooking lesson. I'm not going to go into what exactly that lesson was. Got to watch the episode, but this episode um, is
Your boy's
also,
back, Joey. That's all I'll tell you, okay?
yeah, your boy.
My
Your
boy
boy.
is back.
Your boy
Oh,
is
okay.
back. Your boy is back.
Yeah.
I already know what you mean.
Yeah. And the other thing too, we get some more fighting, which is always good. I think they've done a really good job this season with the fights.
They got the
Also,
Amazon movie. They got the Amazon money, Rich.
yeah,
They can
yeah,
make it happen.
but
Hmm.
not even just that. This season also,
Mm.
they've done an amazing job at making the power, like showing the capabilities of the everybody from Godolkin and how their powers are actually progressing, even though we're still figuring out what Project Odessa is,
Mm.
which has to do with Marie Moreau and the God tier soups. We still got to find out why Marie is different from all the other superheroes and why she was one of the only ones to survive.
Mm.
And uh, we're good. I mean, we essentially know why she's so important because
Right.
she is the only other god tier suit than Homelander.
Copy.
And we also get the love story between Sam and Emma, which a lot of people are looking for. And what else is in this episode without ruining it for you guys? I think again with the boys in Gen V, this season also has crossed over a lot more with the boys. Like they have been bringing in a lot of things from the boys into this season of Gen V. So now this is gonna get
Yeah, I think they're flirting with the crossover stuff. You know, a
yeah,
lot of cameos, a lot of
yeah.
little things.
We've already seen Starlight.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen a lot of stuff. One thing I will say though is like I just want to know what they do in these rooms for Gen V and the boys. Like, do they just sit in a room and they go, "How can we get weirder than last season?" I know.
Yeah, it hasn't quite gotten too weird yet, but
Let's get a camera angle from the toilet of somebody going to take a shit.
Yeah, that
Like
was crazy.
yeah.
that shit was wild.
Yeah, but
Like,
that's that comic book Garth Ennis. That's his style. You know, that's the style of the comic book. So
yeah.
it is
I
what it
think
is. So.
I think this is going to be like last season of Gen V. At the end of it, how they set up for this season, or they set up for the next season of the boys. I think that's what's going to happen at the end of this season too for Gen V. I think this season is just a huge setup for the next season and final season of the boys.
Yeah, because you know they're gonna do, what is it? They're gonna do Mexico. It's
Yep.
a
Oh yeah,
Mexico
the Gen V
version.
Mexico. Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
they're
Gen
gonna
V
do.
Mexico. It's just the
No, it's the
boys, but it's like
boys.
a Mexico.
The boys Mexico, and it's gonna have your boy from
Uh,
Rogue
uh,
One, and Andor.
Andor.
Ah, okay, all right.
Andor starring in it,
Yes,
yeah. And then
the Luna.
there
Oh, sorry,
and then
right?
the other
Diego,
one is gonna be a timepiece, a
Diego
timepiece
Luna.
series. Yeah, and
Excellent,
then
excellent.
they're doing a boys timepiece
Mm.
series where it's back in the day. So like with Soldier Boy and old girl
Yeah,
who was the Nazi chick from
yeah, the storm
season
chick.
2. Yeah,
Cool.
Stormbreaker.
I'm excited for her. Let's see what happens. So we're gonna do right
Storm
now.
something. I don't know if it's
Uh,
Stormbreaker, but it was Storm something.
right now we're gonna do the Predator Badlands trailer. We're gonna run it. Look at that! Look at that!
And
Look,
hold up, before you
yeah,
move it, you see
the
that
synthetic right there.
symbol in the background?
Yeah.
Waylon.
That's the Wayland Utani symbol right there.
Interesting. Interesting what they're doing. Let's see. I like it.
So this is your first hunt. And you've come to the most dangerous planet in the universe.
It's like that Predators movie.
Yeah, well, it looks like some of the stuff that we saw on Alien Earth.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. The synthetic can kind of hang with the Predator.
You're after a creature that can't be killed. The definitive apex predator. I could help you.
Oh,
Well, good luck with your journey.
Interesting.
Oh wow.
Here, you're not the predator.
this synth is riding on the back like C-3PO.
You're the prey.
Ooh.
We might not be alone in this hunt.
Oh.
Yo,
So his
Predator.
weight is
That's more intriguing than anything I saw
Predator
teasing.
takes a page out of Ripley.
Yeah.
Like,
That's more intriguing than anything I've seen for Alien Earth. So
Yeah. So Wayland Yutani's on the same planet, trying to. I'm
mm,
again. This is why I feel like it's going to be Alien Earth ties because Wayland Yutani was sending ships out there to find other
Mhm.
species or other aliens that are out there in the universe to
Yep.
weaponize. So I'm sure they're probably going to be out there trying to find whatever that big shit that Predator was about to fight.
hmm.
Like I'm pretty sure they're trying to grab that too and weaponize that.
Anything and everything, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I thought it was very intriguing.
I'm interested, man.
Yeah.
I'm with it. I'm loving
I
what
might
they're
just have
doing.
to. I might just have to watch Alien Earth so I could be on top and probably a Alien. What was the movie? The recent one that came out. All that stuff. Yeah,
Romulus.
Romu-
Romulan. I'm probably gonna have
Romulus.
to catch up.
Romulus is very good.
Probably gonna have to catch up on everything.
Romulus was amazing.
Did
Oh,
Ramos
so
have like a scene that showed a bunch of aliens or something like that?
a bunch of face huggers
Oh, facehuggers. Okay.
running after everybody. It was
Oh,
crazy.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And the Xeno and the they you got to watch that. The ending is crazy.
Okay. Okay. Oh no, tell me no more. Last. If I tell you no, will you stay?
What?
He says that if he missed the Peacemaker DCU chat, I mean, by all means, feel free to chime in the chat, brother, and we'll talk about it more.
What
But
did
yeah,
you like?
you
What did
did.
you not like?
Yeah, what did you like? What did you did not like? Is James Gunn the greatest thing since sliced bread, or does he suck? We want to know what you think. Um, Mama Bear, thank you so much for joining
See
us
you,
on the
Mama
live show.
Bear.
Okay, have a good one. All right,
Appreciate it.
enjoy your live. I'm sure you got to do your show too. Thank you so much. Also, everybody else who's Sid and everybody else who's been in the chat and being part of the show. Yeah, our collective thoughts on Peacemaker was
Mid.
Made
cool.
very
But
bad.
again,
Okay,
but the thing
okay.
is, it's like
Eh.
it's okay because I'm okay with some with
The story, the overreaching story continues. There you go.
I'm okay with a finale being mid as long as they pay it off with another season and what they're setting up for.
Mm,
Peacemaker, the ending set up hopefully for the next season, which is again, I talked about it before with Flag being the bad guy and also his brother being the bad guy too, seeing as he lived at the end of that one.
copy. All right, guys. I think unless I'm forgetting everything, I think I hit everything I wanted to talk about on the show today. Um, Call of Duty or Battlefield 6, guys?
Ooh, I haven't played, but I've heard
Uh,
Battlefield is
Battlefield's pretty litty.
it's pretty lit, and it's like they're calling it the Call of Duty killer.
It's pretty lit, man. I tell you, I haven't even gotten to the Call of
Listen,
the new one yet.
you're never
I didn't
going
even run. I didn't even play the beta.
you're never going to kill Call of Duty.
Mm,
You could take away some players for the time being, but a lot of people are already complaining about it being a little bit monotonous. There's not much. Where
but,
Call of Duty has a lot of camouflage guns that you could get and the achievements that you can get with that too.
mm,
I do like how Battlefield is a little bit more realistic as far as like the gameplay,
right.
shooting, how you customize the weapons and everything like that. The interaction with the levels and how things break down, buildings exploding, all
Mm.
that. I think that is amazing.
Or
But
I literally like there was like a squad of like 5 people on the second floor, and I literally just took my rocket launcher and collapsed the whole building.
the whole building,
Oh my god!
like, and I think that's
But
amazing. 'Cause
I mean I had to shoot the
those
building
are the
like
physics
five
to the
times
game.
though.
The physics to the
Yeah,
game is, I have to say, amazing.
I did have to
But
shoot
with
the
that,
building a lot with the
yeah,
rocket to knock it
yeah,
down. So it wasn't
you
like
probably have
like
to
oh
shoot a real building a lot to
yeah
collapse it too.
yeah sure.
But one thing that Call of Duty has above any other game other than Fortnite is
Mm,
the collaborations. Like even right now, Call of Duty has a collaboration where the Predator is actually in the battle pass,
right right.
which they kind of give a little. I mean, they don't spoil anything for the Predator movie, but they do
Mm.
show the primal
Oh,
Predator.
Call of Duty is
And
fantastical, so
yeah, so
especially Black Ops.
yeah, so I think where Call of Duty wins is their content that they
Mm,
give
mm,
and what they sell as far
yeah.
as the IP that they have and the collaborations that they do.
Hmm.
And I just think that Battlefield, like that's just something that is hard to compete with, especially when Battlefield, as good as the physics are and
Mm.
how realistic the game is, I think where it's lacking is the creativity and the
Mm.
IP that Call of Duty
Well,
has.
EA is, Madden, 2K. I
They
mean,
just sold too.
yeah, and they just sold to
That
Saudi Arabia, so they'll be taking over. I'm just kidding. I don't know. But something hopefully good
that
will
was
happen.
big. That was big news. I wonder if that's going to change a lot
I don't know.
with their licensing.
But
With
I mean, going into the customization part though, like on Madden, I don't play, but I see my son play, and there's a lot of good customization and fun things you can do in 2K and Madden to your
Yeah.
career guy. You know what I mean? So I think they might introduce a little bit of that into this you know this new era of Battlefield. What do you think?
Hopefully they do. I like how they're not even being quiet
Yeah.
about the competition. They're throwing shots at them, and they had a commercial with Zach Efron,
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy Butler, um, uh,
Morgan
Pembleton.
Wallen. Yep.
Yeah, and I liked how they kind of threw a shot at them, like making it seem like it was going to be a Call of Duty commercial,
Right.
and then and them just blowing it up and showing like, oh, who are those people? Oh, it doesn't matter
Right.
because that what they're really about is the realism of the game, and I like how they do that. But it's hard to do that. You need to continue. Think about what Call of Duty does. Like every 3 months, you're gonna
Mm.
get new, not just new maps, but you're gonna get new skins. You're gonna get new things to keep people
Yeah.
invested into the game.
yeah,
Battlefield, I mean, we'll see what happens since it just came out, but
Mm.
they just need to continue with their content
Mm.
to keep up.
What do you think, Joey?
Because
Have you?
next month, you
Mm.
know what happens?
What happens?
Black Ops 7 comes
Oh
out.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know. I didn't hear no buzz from the beta. Like some people ran it that I knew, but I don't know.
I mean, I think EA's got a. I mean, they got a long way to go. I think Call of Duty, like Rich said, bro, with the IPs and all the cool shit that they have, that you can, how the way you can customize your guns, the fact that you can get all these wild characters, Terminator, Ninja Turtles,
Mm.
the list just goes on. Like, their IP is crazy.
Yeah.
Um, so and their marketing is always A1. I mean, it's just really hard to compete with that. I mean, you can try, and yeah, Battlefield I feel like is like the hot new thing right now, and it's got me intrigued. I definitely want to test it out and
Mm.
see what it's hitting for. But again, it's just really hard to go up against something that people are already accustomed to. It's like when EA was trying to compete with NBA 2K. 2K was stamped as like the best basketball game, period. And it
Mm.
was and EA tried to like counter that with NBA Live, and
Right.
people that grew up on NBA Live,
Mm.
since like the Super Nintendo days and stuff like
Mm.
that, just kind of stayed loyal to it. But then it came to a point where, just 2K just was putting out a better product, and EA noticed that they couldn't compete, and they just stopped doing NBA Live altogether. Um, Not saying that
And then they ended up
that
buying it, right?
yeah, well, no, they didn't. So
Oh.
no,
So
2K's
who does 2K?
2K is its own thing.
It's
Oh,
its
okay.
own. Yeah, 2K Sports
I
is
thought it was still published by EA now or something. I don't know.
No,
I'll show you how much I play the sports games.
but yeah, no, but like and I think Battlefield might
Mm.
be in a window for them.
Mm.
That now they have a product that's getting really good reviews,
Yeah.
and they need to like own in on that. And they obviously, if there's things that like Rich pointed out that need to be tweaked, they need to go in and fix that ASAP because
Yeah.
they got
There's some
the
funky
clocks
things still happening.
the clock's ticking on Black
Yeah.
Ops 7 coming out, like he said, and that's gonna off the rip, off the cuff, off
Mm.
just the brand, like because 2K hasn't 2K just now started getting great again.
Mm.
Like from a sports video games,
Mm.
2K this is like probably the 2K 26 right now is probably the better 2K I played in recent years,
Wow.
in the past few years.
Okay.
So, you know, again, kind of things fall short at the waist. I think, like, I personally backed out of Call of Duty because it just started getting a little crazier with the bots.
Mm-hmm.
Just just a lot of weirdo stuff going on, like, with that.
A lot of
But
hacking.
a lot of hacking going on. It's a lot
The
easier. It
anti
was
cheat doesn't work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
There's a
getting
lot of
easier to
reasons
hack.
why. A lot of reasons why the casual player doesn't like playing Call of Duty anymore. It got very top heavy. The casual players, it isn't very entertaining for them to play anymore because of how top heavy it is,
Mm-hmm.
how many hackers there are, things like that.
And I say that to say this because, again, like, when you start, like, kind of letting things fall to the wayside,
Mm-hmm.
you're leaving room for a battlefield to kind of creep in, take your shine, and don't let them get their shit together. They got a solid product that people want to fuck with, and they're gonna only get better and try to tweak things, and they
Right.
need to do that as fast as possible, especially with Strike Now while the iron's hot,
Yeah.
so you can get people away from the negative attention that, like a Call of Duty has gotten over, like, the past year. So
But it's definitely a different way to play the game though. Like you can't run around like crazy. It's not an arcade shooter at all. You know, it's like you gotta look for cover. You gotta watch for snipers. You gotta pick up your teammates off the ground. Or not, the game's gonna end not in your favor. You know,
mm,
it's a lot of like coordination, team coordination, even, and just like it's like a different approach to warfare gaming, Battlefield, than Call of Duty. So I think maybe just
You have to
because
you have to play a lot more
yeah,
tactically
yeah,
in Battlefield.
exactly.
Like you
So
have to play like how you
I
would
think
be in
uh,
real life.
I think what happened is that the beta just happened to come out at a good time that people were already that Call of Duty became stale because of all the things you guys mentioned, the bots, people were just a little tired of it, of the game mechanics, and the beta came out at such a time that not only did the Battlefield people come for the beta, the other people said, you know what, I tried Battlefield before, I couldn't get into it, but this beta is available and I'm stale with Call of Duty right now. I'm gonna try this, and it just threw more people into the hype of the Battlefield 6. So, you know, and we're at where we're at. So they found a window. They found an on ramp. An
Right.
opportunity. I think to show off what Battlefield is to gamers. So.
It's the perfect storm because
Hmm.
Battlefield's coming out, and at a time like you said when people are tired of the Call of
Hmm.
Duty.
Hmm.
But
And there's there's Call of Duty, there's Fortnite. I mean, there's all kinds of typical of those shooters that are
the
available all the
only
time.
the worst thing about Battlefield and is that it didn't come out 6 months earlier.
Mm.
mm,
Because now this game, everybody's gonna have 30 days to play this game until Call of Duty comes out,
Mm.
and then that's when you're gonna see the real test.
Let's see.
Is the retention? Are
Yeah.
people gonna stay and play Battlefield, or are people just gonna play this for the month for the time being, and then all of a sudden hop
Let's
over?
see. Let's see what happens to
right.
the retention. Yeah, we will see. All right, guys. I think we talked about everything we want to talk about today. Unless I'm forgetting something.
Um, no. Oh, I mean, I guess there's an
Oh, the
Avengers
what?
Doomsday trailer
There's
in
also
December.
Wanda Vision Quest too, right?
Oh, Vision Quest was announced at
Yeah.
Comic Con in New
Hmm.
York.
And they showed him
They
something.
also showed the Wonder Man trailer, which
Yeah.
actually it looks intriguing.
Yeah.
It's very intriguing.
Is it out? It's out.
It's out.
Then we're gonna
It
run
came
it.
out
Hold on.
came
Hold
out
on.
Saturday.
Stop it. Stop
Wow.
the ending
Hold on,
music. God
and
damn
it,
it.
and since we're not, and
Overtime.
since you're gonna do that
Overtime.
too,
Overtime. Overtime. Sorry. Go ahead.
also since we're gonna do that too, you should probably play the Running Man trailer too.
Oh, you know
I
what?
like.
Let's do
I'm excited for
Running Man
Running Man
first.
too.
Running Man trailer. Running Man trailer. New trailer.
You
Hold
know
on.
what?
Thoughts.
I gotta admit something too.
Hmm.
I wanted to hate Glenn Powell.
Yeah.
This guy don't miss, bro.
No.
This
Yeah.
Nah, he ain't
guy,
missing, bro.
Let's see.
bro, like this
Here we go.
this
I'm running
movie,
it.
This
My
is
man got
actually
his
I've
second
been
win.
thinking about the show. For the next 30 days.
I love the original Running Man.
Murder me.
I love the original Running Man. I thought that movie was amazing when I was a kid.
And that's crazy, right?
Paramount lost a bid to DC or to Warner Brothers. They got rejected.
Oh, wow.
They rejected the bid.
Welcome to the Running Man.
Yeah.
Contestants will be hunted for 30 days. Anyone can kill you.
Anyone could kill you.
Survive, and you will walk away with $1 billion.
I always thought this was fake. Feeling pretty real now.
I need weapons, an ID, and a disguise. Holy shit.
Oh,
Is
man.
that C4?
That's not for sale.
Don't you get it?
This game is rigged.
I'll watch it.
I'm definitely watching this. I'm hoping we get the screening for this.
Yeah, very cool.
Everything okay, Mr. Springer?
Yeah.
You know why they cheered for you down there?
Does have that vibe, like Ant-Man vibe.
This
Or
is
the
what I'm
comedy and
waiting
stuff.
for.
Against those goons.
Michael Cera,
So can they.
which a lot of people don't know. The director, Michael Cera, that's Scott Pilgrim versus the World. A little review.
Okay. Okay.
Boom.
I'll be honest with you. I can't just let
Wow.
you win this game.
Fuck is happening?
Welcome to the Running Man.
Yeah. He said the thing. He said the thing.
He said that thing.
He did
He said the thing.
He did. He said that thing. You can only make that now. You know,
Yeah,
in this day and age, you can only make that.
this is. I think
now.
this is the next movie that, like, highly anticipated movie for me. I think that's the one that I'm most excited to see the next.
Yeah, that movie's gonna take Glenn Powell out of here, like on another level.
Fuck with it. Fuck with it. Let's see here. It's the kind of action movies I like. I think I'm gonna dislike this very much. But here,
Think so?
Wonder Man official trailer for all you audio people.
Reclusive filmmaker Von Kovac sprung out of retirement to sign on for a remake of Wonder Man. Mr. Von Kovac, could you tell us more?
Everyone is tired of superheroes. There is an opportunity to reimagine a whole genre of storytelling.
Have you thought about casting?
So, what's this big audition you were talking about?
It's a huge opportunity.
Is that the guy? Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Iron Man guy. Okay. Very cool.
Slattery, Trevor Slattery.
Slattery.
I need to be in this movie.
Sorry, you crazy.
And that guy was Mr. Manhattan.
Are you serious? Boo, they are already
Yes.
talking to
And
Leo.
he was Black Manta.
Yes. Yes.
You just gotta go out there and crush it.
What's wrong?
I'm trying to come up with a backstory for the character.
Well, trust the words. Just show up and say them.
This is a TV show, right? Or a movie?
Process.
Well, in process,
TV
you
show.
go blow a spider.
Guy's killing it in there, bro.
Where have we seen him before?
Pretty sure he used to be a terrorist.
Whenever you're ready.
Simon Williams, reading for Wonder Man.
Listen to me, Simon. The callback is happening now. Just be normal. Normal, man. The breakdown is go method.
Come in. Mr. Kovac will meet you in
I'm
the
still
living
waiting
room.
for the hook. Like, it's all funny and everything,
So you are here to meet Uncle?
but I'm still waiting for the hook.
I want to explore place between fiction and non-fiction.
That's tight.
We are going to make the last movie on Earth. No one will have the balls to make another.
That guy was in Superman. He was a bad guy. The Baravia guy.
Any news from Von Kovac?
There is news you'll be the first to know, unless you call me again, in which case I will never tell you.
8 episodes. Huh?
I found it. Yeah, I thought it was terrible.
I feel like I don't really.
I didn't think it had anything to do with Marvel other than the guy from Iron Man.
It didn't.
And
It
the
didn't
terrorist.
really.
What
It was like, okay.
What did I watch?
It gave me like, okay. We got Trevor Slattery. Yeah. Okay. And it's like, well,
I mean, they all seem great. All the actors seem great. Do we want to watch this Invincible season 4 trailer too? Since we're watching stuff,
please.
let's do
please.
that. Let's end on a positive note instead of Wonder Man, which was your fault, Joey. Just want you to know that. Hold on.
I mean, we'd be doing a disservice if we didn't talk about MCU stuff.
I know, but it's still your fault. Here, yeah.
Please tell me you're not going to eat that.
Huh? No, of course not. I'm just taking in the ambiance.
See, I'm looking more forward to this. Yeah.
I love this place.
Said no one ever.
How dare you?
Why are we here, Mark?
Okay, 2 reasons. 1, it's the place where I tell everyone when I'm gonna be back in action, right? And 2, because I'm starving, since I just like single-handedly saved the Earth twice in the last 2 weeks.
Hey, don't.
Can you believe people used to complain that I could never win a fight?
What people?
You know.
I really don't.
My friend.
What was that?
My fans.
Your what?
My fans, okay?
What fans?
But they sure don't say that anymore, because first,
Yeah, because they're all
I sent
dead.
all those other me's packing. Get out of here, you handsome guys, I said. And then when they didn't leave, I threw their thick, muscly buns right off my planet.
I'm pretty sure everyone else did that. There were like 30
Oh, man, this is
of
3
us
minutes
out
long.
there.
And then I beat up Angstrom. Find a dimension where you're not a loser, I said, except that doesn't exist.
I really don't think you said that.
And then, this is the big one. This guy, I'm pointing at me, this guy kicked Conquest's ass. You remember that? Boom.
But did you? I mean, did you?
Yeah. I mean, also turns out he was just very lonely. That was like, that like factored in a
He
little
was
bit.
missing all his skin, Mark. I wonder how that happened.
You don't fight with your skin, Eve. Come on.
Well, while you've been busy taking all the credit, some of us have been busy getting ready for what's next.
Busy doing what?
Well, busy writing, designing,
Hey.
storyboarding,
Whoa, hey.
voice acting,
Stop, no, stop,
posing.
cut. That's my thing. Only I get to handle those.
Like you handled Conquest?
He was very strong for an old man.
Okay then, finish it off.
Finish off what?
Whatever this is that we're doing. This is my first time. I can't believe you let Alan and Cecil do this before me.
Right, okay, can you do the card now? Do the card now.
Is it supposed to be blank?
This kind of stuff, it's not really... Eve, maybe you could...
You're so lucky we're dating now.
Hey, could you make me a new burger too, please? Extra cheese with the pickles. Maybe 1 pickle.
You know, that Mohawk version of you is looking better and better.
Wow, look at that. Check out the date. It's so soon. Get those Where
So
Season 5
soon.
William memes ready. Or don't, actually. Enough is enough, am I right? Seriously, though, get it.
It's funny. I'm excited for it.
It's a teaser.
Yeah, it's a teaser. That's perfect. It did a great job for being a teaser. There you go. Great job. All right. I think did we do everything, Joey?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what? Some news.
Yeah. Go ahead.
The Xbox Ally is coming out for pre-order on Thursday.
Is that the handheld thing?
Handheld.
That's the handheld.
It's an ally. Will it help you play? Will it cheat for you? Has cheat codes and stuff?
I don't know about all that. But
I don't know.
it looks like it's a collaboration with Asus. And the pre-orders, I'm seeing that they should be coming out on Thursday.
Okay. Cool. All right, guys. Let everybody know on the audio version of this how they can follow you, Rich.
Richie_Ortiz. If you're listening audio, RICHIE_ORTIZ.
All right, Mr. Joey Franchise.
Follow me at Joey Franchise or at Franchise on Film on social.
Of course, of me, you can follow me at DJ Speedy JR, all the socials, and of course, follow the show and go subscribe at the official live home of the Geek Culture Congress podcast on Speedy's Multiverse YouTube channel. Give us a subscribe over there, all that good stuff, please. And if you're watching this on the channel, thank you so much, everyone who showed up for the live stream. Thank you as well.
Mama
Please,
Bear, Sid,
yeah, Mama Bear, Sid,
Richie
the
Rich,
last, yeah, all you guys. Thank you so much for showing up.
Angel. I know you
Yeah.
were lurking.
Thank you so much, guys, for showing up. So make sure if you just want to consume the audio version of this, you can look for the Geek Culture Congress podcast wherever you listen to your audio podcasts. And of course, if you want to be part of the live show and be in the comments like everyone else was, of course, we do this live. We try to do it every Tuesday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Speediest Multiverse YouTube channel. Go give us a subscribe, like and comment the show. Shout out to the replay crew. Anybody who watches this on Wild 94.1's YouTube channel as well. Thank you so much. Have a good one, everybody. Be safe. And
Hey, next week we got to talk about Tron Ares. I'm gonna go watch it this week.
You're gonna go watch it?
Right.
I heard it was big trash.
I heard it was big trash too, but I gotta watch it.
Oh man, you know what? I'll leave it with this note. So when I watched the second Tron, I was so hyped. Yeah, bro.
Jared Leto's out here catching L's, man.
When the second Tron ended,
it's the same thing like Flash. He's got the Ezra Miller on right now.
When the second Tron ended, at the end of the movie, I was like, man, I don't really want to see a third one of this. You know what I mean? And I had a feeling like when the third one comes out, people are gonna be like,
I'm over.
I've never seen Tron.
Oh, see? There you go.
Nope.
There you go. That's an 80s thing, bro. That's people my age, bro.
Watch the 2 Trons and then let's watch it this week.
There you go.
I bet.
All right, guys. Have a good one. Be safe. Next week, we'll talk that Gen V and everything else that's happening. Hopefully, there'll be some trailers and stuff like that we'll be talking about. And then Tarek's going to tell us what he likes and dislikes about everything, too, next week. Have a good one, everybody. Be safe.
Peace.